Never buy cooking gas again. Today, I'm going to teach you how you can produce your own cooking gas at home, safely, efficiently, and 100% free. It's very easy to make, cost-effective, and I'm sure you'll love it. And you'll never have to buy cooking gas again. Have free cooking gas for your entire life. With just these materials, you can already produce cooking gas at home. You will need a barrel. The larger it is, the more gas it will produce. We will need this pipe piece and a bottle for the gas filter. We will need a pipe faucet for draining. We will need to make a siphon using a 50mm pipe. We will need a funnel made from a water jug to supply our system. All the pieces are already cut and measured exactly, so I can show you how to produce cooking gas in your home. All these pieces are 50mm. The white pieces are used for sewage. They are more economical and will be placed inside the system. The brown pieces are used for water and, being more durable, will be on the outside of the system. Now we will make the siphon. We have 4 bends and a water tank flange. Now it's very simple, my friend. Just follow along as I glue and connect the siphon pieces. It's very important that you use plenty of glue and make it secure to prevent leaks. We have the siphon ready. It will be placed inside the system. Now I'm going to glue the external part. This piece is called a flange, and I will leave it for the end. I'm assembling it to show you. This is how it will look. The white part will be inside, and the brown part will be on the outside. The siphon will be like this on the inside. You should keep it at the same height so that the water level stays exactly like this, just below the lid. The siphon will be used to supply the system, protect against insects, and serve as an emergency gas outlet. Let's install it. Now I will connect the water tank flange. It's simple. First, you should place this piece from the inside and secure it firmly. Perfect, it's very secure. I'll show you. Now I'm going to put the threaded part on the outside. And remember, make it secure to prevent leaks. Now we're going to place the funnel in this position, as you can see. Let's glue it. Connect it in the correct position and make it secure. Now we can add the external part. It's very simple. You just need to apply plenty of glue and secure it straight upward. Now comes a very important part. We are going to install the faucet that will release the biofertilizer, a powerful liquid that forms along with the biogas. During the decomposition of organic matter, part of it becomes methane, the gas that goes to the stove, and the other part turns into this nutrient-rich liquid, similar to sludge. It is so concentrated that it can boost the growth of your vegetables and make your garden much healthier. Every time, before refilling the drum with new material, you need to drain the biofertilizer, which will always stay at the bottom due to its density. Now it's simple to assemble. I'm using a 25mm water pipe along with a valve. Just follow along as I do it. You just need to use plenty of glue and make it secure to prevent leaks. Done. We have the faucet to drain the biofertilizer. It will be in this position, with this part of the pipe open at the bottom to draw the sludge. This side is where we will fill the system, and the other side is where the biofertilizer will exit. We will drill to connect the faucet. Connecting the faucet is simple. Just follow along with me. Connected. Now I'll show you how it looks on the inside. Now we're going to create the gas filter. You will need a plastic bottle and a valve that has an outlet for a gas hose. We will need 2 metal washers and 2 rubber washers to use as a seal. So now we're going to drill a hole in the bottom of the bottle. We need to insert this part of the valve into the hole we made. I will use this long scissors and secure the valve part with a piece of wire, making it very firm. Then I will add the washers and place everything inside the plastic bottle. Everything worked out. Now I will secure the other side of the valve and make it very firm to prevent gas from leaking. Now I need to remove the scissors. Just pull it out firmly. To check for leaks, I will blow into it. Perfect, there are no leaks. We need to glue the mouth of the bottle to the pipe piece, but for that, we need to sand it. It fit perfectly. Now let's glue the piece to the mouth of the bottle. Use plenty of glue. Now we need to add small stones or gravel inside the bottle. Now we will add steel wool inside the bottle. The steel wool will act as a filter and help remove the gas odor. If you have activated charcoal, add it along with the steel wool. After adding the steel wool, you should turn the bottle upside down and tap it on the table. The stones we added will press the steel wool at the mouth of the bottle, enhancing the gas filtration. Now let's assemble it. Look, this is how it will sit on top of the lid, but I need to glue the other pieces and show you the complete setup. We've finished the filter. It's complete. Now I will add it to the lid so you can see. The filter will be placed here in the center. It's very simple. We'll make a hole in the center of the lid and connect the filter. Now let's connect it to the lid, placing the thread from the inside and securing it firmly. Perfect. We have our filter connected to the lid. Our homemade gas cylinder is ready. This faucet is where we will drain the system, removing the biofertilizer, which you can use in your garden or vegetable patch. We will need a large funnel. I made this one from a water jug. It's simple. You cut the jug and glue a piece of pipe to the funnel. Here we have our complete gas filter. Before adding the gas fuel, let's check if everything is sealed and secure. Everything is firm and secure. We just need to apply thread sealant here. Safe and secure. Inside, everything is sealed and secure. Here you can see the faucet to drain the system. Everything is perfect. Now we're going to fill our cylinder and produce homemade cooking gas. I'm inside my chicken coop collecting chicken manure, and that's what we'll use to produce our cooking gas. You can use cow manure, food scraps like vegetables and greens, or yard clippings. What you cannot use is soap, salt, oil, or any chemical that could kill the bacteria that decompose these materials and turn them into gas. For each measure of material, you should add the same amount of water, 50% material and 50% water. Let's put it inside the drum. We need to fill it up to the height of the siphon. In the same way, 1 measure of chicken manure, 1 measure of water, and mix. The first time, I'm doing it this way to fill it, but after it's sealed, you won't need to do it like this anymore. Every time you refill, it will be through the funnel. Just place the funnel and pour the mixture in. This way, you can see how efficient the siphon is for this. Additionally, it helps protect the biogas from insects, and in case the gas gets blocked, the pressure is directed to it, serving as an emergency outlet since the material is drained through it to prevent an explosion. It works just like a toilet. See, it always stays clean when you flush water. After adding the material for the first time, you don't need to open the lid anymore. Now, just wait for the gas to be produced and always keep the system supplied. You will now always add through the funnel, and at the end, always pour a little water for cleaning. All the material should always be at the siphon level, and always add a small screen at the pipe entrance to prevent mosquitoes. Every 6 months, or sooner if needed, you will need to replace the steel wool. It's easy. Just open the plastic valve, remove the bottle, and replace the steel wool. Then put the bottle back and close the valve. This way, you won't lose any gas. It's safe and easy to maintain. To receive the gas, you need to keep the valves open and connect a hose to the end of the filter. When the gas starts being produced, it will pass through the filter. Then, you can either create a storage for the gas or send it directly to the stove. 1 hour has passed and there was a leak here in the rubber. I'll fix it, but first, listen to the gas being produced. Very cool, but we need to wait a bit longer. Today is the next day, and I removed the rubber that was leaking and glued the lid with silicone adhesive. Now there are no leaks. Now I'm going to connect the hose and do the first gas test. I'm going to open it and ignite it. I can smell the gas, but it's still weak. The flame is so small that you can't see it. Only feel the heat. I'll wait until night and then show you again. I'm going to turn on the gas and we'll test it. The bottle is full and keep the other side closed. It's very windy, but let's do the test. I'm going to open the valve and ignite it. Did you hear the gas coming out? Very cool. Can you see the homemade cooking gas we're producing? We call this biogas. Many families use this gas. It is very efficient and economical. I'm assembling the entire system to make it look very nice for you. Today marks 6 days that the homemade cylinder has been producing gas, which means the gas production has already increased significantly. From now on, I just need to keep the system supplied, and you'll never run out of cooking gas again. But the ideal time is between 10 and 15 days, when the gas becomes 100% pure, strong, and perfect for supplying your home. You'll never need to buy cooking gas again. Valve open. Now let's test it. This is amazing. We have the ability to be sustainable. It's so simple. Now I have free cooking gas. Look at this, it's wonderful. This biogas really works and is used by many families around the world. Besides being sustainable, it's economical. However, the system I used doesn't have the capacity to store all the gas produced. If you plan to make one at home, use a larger container of at least 1,000 liters. It should be placed outside your house for safety and also to receive sunlight to speed up gas production. Always include an outlet to prevent issues, like the siphon we created. When your cooking gas starts running low and the biogas decreases in your stove, it means there isn't enough fresh material inside. In that case, you should drain the biofertilizer to reduce the space in the drum and add more fresh material. This creates a cycle where gas will never run out in your home. To finish, you need to understand pressure. I showed how the biogas works. It's working perfectly, but it only contains a few seconds of gas. Why? Because the gas storage here is small due to limited space. The pressure generated for the stove was the pressure from this pipe. When I added the liquid and the gas was produced, there was nowhere for it to go, so it escaped through the emergency siphon, raising the water level, as you can see. The pressure generated equals the size of this pipe. However, since this side is open and that side is closed, the gas has nowhere to go. So it starts to swell, expand, and the gas increases. Because there's no gas storage like a cylinder or tarp, it needs to escape somewhere. And that's exactly what happens. It pushes all the material through the siphon, causing drainage. This is good, because the escape prevents the drum from exploding. You can see the amount of water here. This means there was a lot of air inside, which pushed the material upward. It's even wet here, because some spilled. The pressure that sent gas to the stove was just this small amount. Since I don't have the storage I mentioned, that's why the stove only lit for a few seconds. When I turn it on there, the water pressure tends to push down. When I turn it on here, the water pressure pushes down and the gas rises, because I opened it. I'll show you. I'll open it and you'll see the water go down. See? The water went down. So, basically that's it. To have a larger amount of gas in your home, you need storage, a bigger container after the filter, and feed a drum, gas cylinder, or create a larger pipe opening. This way, when enough pressure builds inside the drum and you push the liquid upward, opening the gas will let the liquid push the gas due to water level pressure, directing the pressure down and making the gas rise. That's basically it. I sincerely hope I've helped you. And yes, this really works, as I showed. Please share my video and subscribe to my channel. God bless, and see you next time.